Chapter 5. Major Dedication. Oh boy, now that I think about it. Actually, it's dedication. Nothing wrong with saying that. Welcome to My Sweet Zombie. Lynx here, we are playing My Sweet Zombie. That's right. Yeah. Basically, first 15 seconds. I feel like the YouTube might not like the word dedication. But who knows? A couple of days have passed since I've decided to be more assertive and telling others no. Although my manager and coworkers had been surprised when I refused to help them at times, none of them had started thinking less of me for it. Who knows? You'll see about that when you get the monthly payment without a bonus. Anyway, some of them even praised me for finally growing a backbone. Which I'm not even sure how I feel about that. Good morning, Leslie. Who?
Morning, Sam. Been busy?
Not really, kind of slow.
Oh, I have to show the picture I took at the costume store. It was the absolute cutest. I'm totally going to wear this on Halloween.
Really? Can't wait to see. Who's Leslie? Literally, who's that? And because of that, I now was having more fun at work. Even my coworkers noticed my change, and I guess it made me more approachable since some of them have been starting more conversations with me. Oh. It's amazing how much has changed in such a short amount of time. My home life, my work, and my relationship with others. Alright, I'm heading off. I'll see you when I get back, Natalie. Yeah, okay. Still the same white shirt? Is something wrong? No, not really, no. You don't sound very convincing. Remember, we promised to tell each other when something is wrong, but also I won't force you to tell me. There is something in my mind, yeah. I don't think I'm ready to speak about it yet. That's fine then. Whenever you're ready, just talk to me about it, okay? I will. Have a good day at work then. Thanks. Take care of the house until I get back. Wait. Natalie then walks out to me and takes my hand to hers before gently squeezing it. Come back home safe, please. Of course. I gently squeeze her hand back before heading out the door for work.
So I said I recommended you playing it. I can bring a copy to you for work tomorrow.
A physical game? No way! The game was released in 2022. In 2022? Dude, that's such a rarity already. Honestly, physical games were so much better for. I love Steam. Yes. I love itch. Other than that, for physical games were so much better. And other launchers can go suck it, to be honest. Steam is the only launcher we need. We also need itch.io, yes, but the other launchers can go and suck it. Actually, GOG is alright, but the other launchers can go suck it. Also, bring back the physical games. Jane and I have been conversing more recently, mostly about games called visual novels. Visual novels, capital letters, please, thank you. I get. It's a refreshing change from her calling me to fix the espresso machine all the time. I know, Jane, so this game, Magical Academy Love Life? I need to check now. Magical Academy Love Life. Well, I don't see anything like that, so... Well, to be fair, that's fine. At least we know we are talking about a game that's existing inside of the game. But it's basically just like reading one. Dude, in the last episode, right, I complained how I don't like reading manga or webcomics, basically, off the screen. And then I play visual novel. It's different. Anyway. Why not just read a normal book then?
Because visual novels are better.
Okay. Let's not go that far.
Come on, Sam, give it a try.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt.
Yay! Oh, I think you like it. Playing otome games is a nice way to cope with being single.
What am I coping with then if I play Yuri games? I also play dating sims too, to be fair, yeah. Is it my way to cope with being single? No. Maybe.
Oh?
Really?
Ooh. I guess that's not a problem for you since you're seeing someone on the side.
What? What makes you think I'm seeing someone?
You aren't. I assumed you were since nowadays you've been so lively at work. Besides, you always look excited when you get off work, so I assumed you always go see your partner. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm dating anyone at the moment. Oh, so there is no one in your life at the moment? Oh, I knew it! Who is it? I mean, it's a woman, like I met her like a month ago and she's become a very important person to me and has a positive impact on my life. And I may feel some attraction to her. But I don't know if she's into me like that, for there have been moments between us. Well, you won't know unless you ask, right? So just pop the question. I like you. What do you think of me? Yeah, I'll try asking her, yeah. Now, these moments. Want to elaborate on what those moments are? We don't have time to talk about this. We should get back to work. Done!
Yeah, you don't reveal stuff like that at work. Don't. No, never. Jane walks off to her bags, her station. As she does, Liam starts towards me. Hey Sam, how's it going? Well, nothing much, which is nice for once. I used to always be putting out fires at work. But nowadays, every day has been so relaxing. I'm not tired or stressed anymore at work. It's nice, isn't it? And I think it's good to look on you. Thanks. Honestly, I could continue working like this if I didn't have that interview coming up. Whoops. Oh, hey Sam, I think you got a text message. Huh? Oh, you're right. I checked my phone briefly to see that the message is from Natalie. She must have messaged me on my laptop. I wonder what she's texting me about. You can go ahead, text her back, don't worry. I won't snitch that you were on your phone. Dude, I bet you that people at... Dude, I'm gonna be referring to retail so much with this game, it's crazy. People would snitch on you for that. It's ridiculous. You are not allowed to have a phone while you on the store, blah blah blah. Dude, there's literally not a single customer. What's the big deal? So ridiculous. Thanks. I do want to check what Natalie texted me, especially since she was acting a little weird today. But I am at work and I was kind of speaking with Liam. Thank you for giving me only one option, because I would choose that anyway if there wasn't a different option. I'll go and text Natalie back. Thanks, Liam, I'll be quick. Take your time, we don't have that many customers right now. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe more. I go and check my phone to see what Natalie texted me.
Hey, what time do you think you're going to be home?
I raised my brow but texted her back. Probably around 6, why?
Got it. Thanks.
That's all she wanted? Weird. Now I'm kind of worried. Is something wrong with Natalie? I put my phone away in my pocket and turned to Liam. Hey Liam! You mind if I head home early today? Oh, any reason why? Just concerned about something. I don't have a problem with that. Just let me try and finish up whatever else I need to do in the back. Thanks Liam, appreciate it. And time! He then heads off to the back of the cafe. Natalie, what's going on? As I near my place, I start to wonder why Natalie's acting so weird. Is she sick? Can the other get sick for? Maybe she's homesick. Wait, that wouldn't make sense either. She has amnesia. Maybe she's ready to leave. A cold feeling of dread then courses through my body. I always knew that little girl would leave me one day. Just not this soon. Or I kind of never really thought she would leave. Natalie is, you know what I noticed? She's also the type of person that always assumes the worst possible outcome in a way. Oh boy, that's also the reason why you're stressing like that. To be fair, I'm also like that. I want to be positive, but then like, ugh, the worst possible, you know, outcome is being created in my mind. Anyway, Natalie has become such an important person in my life. I guess I just accepted the fact that she would always be there by my side. I never truly thought that one day she would go. I mean, I did tell her that whenever she was ready, she could leave. But even if she's not living with me anymore, that doesn't mean I don't want her to still be in my life. I have to talk to her about this. I walked through the front door and announced my presence. I'm home! I then hear a loud crash and clatter. Natalie! I ran towards the source of the noise, the kitchen. Natalie, you're okay? To see that in front of me was this sight.
Sam? What are you doing? What are you doing home? You weren't supposed to be here till 6! I mean, I came home early, I was worried. What are you doing for? Nothing? I wasn't... Why did you have to go home early? You ruined the surprise!
I looked around the kitchen and noticed the table was set up, not to mention that the place was a mess, as if someone had used it recently. Which means...
Were you trying to surprise me with dinner? Perhaps. Natalie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's fine. Kind of my fault that I thought I could do this on my own. I mean, I can't make anything as good as you. All I could make was the stupid freaking spaghetti. It's not stupid. Honestly, even though this price is ruined, I feel really happy that you went and tried to surprise me with a whole cooked meal. Emphasize on tried. Well, I still would like to try something you made. Why for? It's...
Funny thing, I think. I do believe someone in my area of living, so some of my neighbors, one of my is making a spaghetti right now. I can totally smell that. That's hilarious. Wait, is Natalie and some of my neighbors? I wonder where exactly, which apartment? Dude, that would be actually having cool neighbors. My neighbors are basically all, well, maybe not all, but most of them kind of old farts. I mean, basically there is at least a generation difference. Yeah. I guess except for the one couple and also a child. I mean, they are older for sure, but not much, not by much. Anywho, who cares? Doesn't matter. It's kinda hilarious that someone is making a spaghetti right now when it was done over here as well. Anywho.
Why for? It's not going to be as delicious whatever you make. Not true. Because knowing that you made it, I know it will be delicious no matter what. Well, I mean, I guess I can try and remake it. Pasta isn't that hard to make anyway.
Wait. Are you making pasta on your own as well? Okay, that's dedication. To be quite fair, I've never made my own pasta. And by that I mean properly from scratch, not get it out of the package. That's obviously something I've done, right? But I mean, do pasta from scratch. I need to try someday.
I can't wait to try it then. Just go watch TV or something. I'll be done soon. Okay. Alright, dinner is ready. Great, can't wait to try it. Just don't expect much, okay?
I walk into the kitchen with Natalie to see the table set up and both our plates topped with spaghetti.
Natalie, this looks amazing. Okay, you don't have to overdo it on the flattery. No, really, it looks super delicious. I can't wait to try it. Okay.
We both take a seat at the table. I grab my fork and dig into the pile of pasta. Now that I think about it, I know that Italians would hate me for that, but... anyone else actually breaking the pasta? Because it's too lengthy otherwise? I think it has to do with... Actually, I'm not always doing that, but... sometimes, yeah. I think it has a lot to do with... how it has been done in the past in my family. Because certain people like to overdo it with the sauces. And basically, I don't like when there is way too much sauce on the pasta. That's why I would break it apart a little bit. Otherwise, I obviously don't care. The original way is the best way. But yeah, when there is too much sauce, I'd prefer my pasta to not be like 1 meter long. Anyway. I bring the fork to my mouth and take a bite.
Well... it's amazing. The best spaghetti I've ever had. I doubt it, but whatever. I really appreciate you making this.
Other than my family, no one really has made a meal for me. I noticed our hands were covered in bandages and scratches. Whoops. I can tell she worked really hard in making this. How many fingers did you manage to chop off? It warmed my heart knowing how far she went to do all of this. But...
can I ask for what's the special occasion?
Suddenly remembering my earlier thoughts about not leaving, I clenched the fork in my hand.
I wanted to thank you.
Huh?
For everything. For giving me a place to stay, and feeding me, for teaching me how to cook, and clean, for everything. And no one else who would do so much for a complete stranger. Most people aren't as kind, and selfless, and lovely as you. So I wanted to find a way to repay you, and this is the only way I can think of. I know it's not much. Why are you crying? No, I'm not.
No one has ever said those things about me. I did get the occasional compliment I was helpful or smart, but no one has ever told me I was lovely.
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to compliments.
I laugh weakly at the sad comment I make.
Well, I do think those things. I just wish I could be the same.
Huh?
What do you mean by that? You're amazing too. Thanks. But I don't need you to make up stuff about me. I know what I am. And so do I. You're wise, caring, and considerate. I'm so happy I met you. But you don't even know what I was like alive. How can you be so sure if I'm really those things? Maybe I was a different person than when I was alive. An awful person. Even if you were, that wouldn't matter. I know what you are like now. And I would like you still, even if I knew you in the past. Sam! That's why I need to say one more thing, and it's important. Yes? Natalie, even if you decide to leave or go somewhere else, please don't leave my life. Honestly, I don't mind if you never want to move out. I just want you to be part of my life. And it's okay if you say no, it's your choice after all. Okay. Thank you. Now that's settled, I'm gonna turn my attention to this wonderful meal you made. It's just a spaghetti.
I mean, don't underestimate a spaghetti.
A wonderful one. Fine, whatever you say.
Natalie, you don't...
Natalie, you don't really have to help wash dishes. I mean, you made dinner. I would barely call what I made dinner. Besides, it's fine. I plan to do it alone anyway. But since we both keep insisting one of us should do it, might as well both do it. Well, okay.
We continued to wash the dishes together. However, I noticed that there was a piece of soap suds on Natalie's face. It seems she didn't notice yet. In the name of Father, Mother, Son, and whatever it goes. Let's go. Risk it for the zombie biscuit kind of thing. Let's do it. I reach over to Natalie's face and wipe the soap suds off with my thumb. Oh. She looks at me in shock. I can about blush, realizing that what I did was quite intimate.
You had something on your face. Did I?
She then placed her hand over mine, suddenly realizing that I never took that hand away from her face.
Is there anything else on my face?
She looks up at me with anticipation. I suddenly feel bold. Boldness.
I mean, a very pretty pair of lips. Oh, what do you want to do with them?
I feel the blood rush to my head, my face red with embarrassment. Yet I still say what I'm actually thinking.
I mean, I'd like to kiss them.
She smiles up at me.
Then go ahead.
I caress her cheek, stroked my finger down her face before pushing a piece of hair behind her hair. I slowly begin to bend over to bring my face closer to hers. She was so much smaller than me, and our height difference were more apparent with us standing next to each other. Yet despite that, I still found my face inching closer and closer to hers until I could almost feel our lips brush against each other. But I guess Natalie got impatient as she pushed her lips against mine, closing the distance between us. I felt every inch of her lips against mine, even the small opening around the corner of her mouth. And my back hurt a little due to the fact that I had to bend over to reach her. But still, it was the best kiss I ever had. I slowly pulled away all the mist in the warmth of her mouth and looked down at her.
That was nice. It was. For goodness sake, never had a kiss taste like pasta before. Sorry. I'm not complaining. But let's make sure our next one tastes different. Let's finish this up and head to bed.
Oh, that's bold.
Yeah, okay.
I lay in bed thinking about today's events.
I can't believe I kissed Natalie. And she said there will be a next time.
I squealed into my pillow, a grin spreading on my face. I wonder if she enjoyed the kiss as much as I did. I hope so. I wonder if maybe we might go further than kissing. Oh yeah, they did handhold already. Damn it. Would I be ready for that? I mean, I'm a lot more comfortable with my body now, but I still have bouts of insecurity, especially when naked. Gosh, thinking about all of this making me a nervous wreck. Still, I really like that kiss. Sometimes I do feel like Natalie is hiding something from me. Yeah, I think she remembers the past by now, but I do think we got a lot closer for... I have one more suspicion, by the way. But I will not tell it. Even though there is still a bit of distance between us. Hopefully that will change soon. I hope she'll trust me enough to share with me what is on her mind. Until then, I'll wait until she's ready. After having those final thoughts, my tiredness soon overcame me and I drifted off into sleep.
Ooh, I think it's time to cut it! That episode was a bit shorter, I did not expect it!
But we are going like episode, chapter is episode, so... Yeah, let's cut it right here. Major dedication finished. So we are finished as well. We'll continue tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking the video and so on. If you aren't subscribed yet, consider doing that. Super appreciated if you do. And of course, hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.